Hello, Pickle, everyone here, and today is the day for the 200 cycle recap. Most of what you're seeing on screen has happened in the past 100 cycles, starting from the last 100 cycle recap, which I will have in the iCard in the top right corner if you don't know what's going on. The only thing that hasn't happened is it's around here. It's where I'm circling with my mouse, and that happened in the latest episode at the time of recording this, or at the time of this should be getting posted. You should go watch it because it's a fun episode. It's a quick little episode, and it'll do stuff. It's cool. I promise. That's basically it. I have a playlist as well that'll also be in the iCard in the corner up here. But I think that is all, so I think we should get on to the recap now, so that way everyone can be caught up for the next 100 cycles. Alright, and at this point, I have booted up the save, and I'm starting to do like a game plan. That's what I usually do for my episodes. Click on any one and I've got the game plan set out for the first minute or two. Just kind of spitballing ideas, not sure what I want to do. Just how I think, how I want to structure the episode, what I plan to get done. If other things spring up, then I might get them done. But that's typically how I want to run the episode. You'll see it every single time. If I unmute right now, you'll actually hear me going through my thought process. Right now I'm explaining my current lack of metal problem, which is a very big problem. But Jumblin had a lot of metal, so I went over there, which you probably can see in here. If I do this, it should be right around here, right? Yeah. This is me booting up the oxygen machine because I got it vacuumed out entirely. So that went pretty well, which as soon as the water hits, it pumps hydrogen into here, and then the hydrogen begins flowing into the generators. So that went well. On top of that, where did I go? Oh, Jumblin over here, we are starting to excavate it for metal. This mining operation gets really refined towards the later episodes. So stay tuned for that, because it's actually really cool to see how much is gone. And then after this, I think I just jumped to where is it? I think I just jumped right into cycle. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, 110. And I'm admiring this rocket. Because this is the rocket that I wanted to send off into space and see the stars and whatnot. This actually became pretty useful. It became a lot useful. So, yeah. It's just me designing the rocket. I went for a great hall instead of a mess hall. So I have a barracks, I have just a miscellaneous room, and then a great hall. The two miscellaneous rooms, this one is for the bathrooms, and down here, this contributes to oxygen. I pour liquid onto here, and as long as it's low enough, it will overpressurize the capsule, and that's how I supplied my oxygen. Where do I go from here? Oh yeah, rocket design. It ends up being a battery, a carbon dioxide engine, and the spacefarer module, and a nose cone. I didn't realize the nose cone was 2 tiles, so yeah. Over here, I think that was everything. this episode started off a little slow, and then it kind of sped up a little bit, as you usually do. 1:15, the rocket is in the state that I told you it would be in, but there is a pipe now going all the way down to the bottom of the map. Hold on. There. It's going down, and there's a pump down there at the bottom to supply the carbon dioxide. And it already starts to begin on the already cramped pipeline that goes straight through the base, which is wonderful, right? It's glorious. This is the current status of it, overpressurizing the rocket and whatnot. Star map, we actually discovered stuff in the last, was this the last episode, or no, this is using my telescope. So I discovered some things. Discovered the Desolans and the Frozen Forest asteroid, which are useful asteroids. Over here on Jumbelin, we have, here, let me show you. Come on, Precise Seeking, be my friend. We have more excavation. It's not going to show you. But I wanted to go up here so that way I can ship all the metals home. Because currently I just have metals, I can't ship them home. Anyways, I start making that. And then there's the gas pump down there for some observant viewers. That's where it is. Cycle 120 is where, this is apparently where I skip it. Up here, I changed the rocket a bit. It now looks like this because I didn't realize that certain things were industrial machinery and whatnot, so I had to change a good portion of it. But now it looks like this, so yeah, it works. Barely. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I started insulating the bottom. It started leaching into the upper environment, and I didn't like that because I like having the bees down there, and bees are nice. Bees are cool. I wanted to keep it that way, so yeah, started insulating. Is this, yeah, up here the rocket is getting around close to being finished, and then right here, hold on, wait, where is it? Come on, show me there. This is a shot that I got of Abe going all the way up to the rocket. He's shimming his way up the ladders into the pod, and now he's ready to go to space, and that was fun. You'll see it here in a second. I'll just let it play out. I ended up sending him to the top right corner. And then you'll see it here blast off. I sent him into the top right corner just to see what was going on over there, because that seemed like the most point of interest areas. And then the entire space area gets revealed, since I technically went into the stratosphere, or the orbit of this planet. So that was nice. I got that unveiled. I just started digging because I didn't really know what else to do. So I dug a little bit there. And then that's just me achievements. And I don't think I did much else for this episode. So I think it's time to head to the next episode of cycle, I think it was 125. Yeah, it was 125 through cycle 150, and this episode started with, I didn't show you, this is the game plan. So I just skipped forward a bit to cycle 130. Wait, did I make an editing mistake there? Hold on. Oh no, did it? Oh, it just transitioned. Oh man. Oh well. I was digging over here for iron because I wanted to make steel. Also, did I do that last episode? No, I think I did that this cycle. I made some industry over here. I made a metal refinery. Here, I wonder, there, close up of it. I made a metal refinery and a kiln. And I just have the piping, it goes up into here, and then it goes right back in. Warms up the water a bit. Very slightly, unnoticeable. Research rocket ended up finding a Marsh asteroid and 2 asteroid belts, so that's pretty cool. Also, this one, it has a magma biome as usual, but it also says that so I have a frozen core, and it also says that it has, where is it? Come on, go back. Come on, show the nice people watching. A tundra. It has a tundra because of frozen core, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Oh, there's me claiming my pods. And then here's cycle 135. What did I do here? What did I do here? I can't remember. Oh yeah. This episode I made a bottomless Rodriguez, and if nobody knows what that is, you have your oxygen production, and then the hydrogen goes up and the oxygen goes down. I don't want the oxygen, I want the hydrogen, because the hydrogen produces power if you put it through a generator. So I have the oxygen getting vented into space, and space takes all that oxygen and makes it disappear. Forget about Newton's third law, or Newton's law. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, it's gone. It just disappears. And that becomes a little more developed later on. Here's a bit of a close-up of it. I have these doors here, which are very nice in these situations. Just so that way you don't have to constantly redo and destroy the Rodriguez and whatnot. You just have it, and once you don't want oxygen, you close it, and then you just flip it on and off using that. I love those rainbow pattern drywalls. They're one of my favorite patterns I have. What else did I do? I don't think I did much. I went over here and got the iron though, so that's a plus. What did I do? I don't think I did much else. So cycle 140 is where you see some more going on. I have a here. I wonder which one does it close. Oh, here's the piping network. Goes from over here to the desalinator, all the way up to some storage tanks, all the way over to the machine. So that's pretty nice. It's a little more developed now, and then where is it? Come on, show him. Why is it not? I don't see a part where it shows the desalinator. No, it doesn't show the desal. It's fine. The desalinator, and then there's the pump over there. Not much happened, which is why it's a bit of a shorter check-in. Here's cycle 145 with here. This is fully done, and it's primed, so that's nice. And then I'm showing how it works, and then it doesn't work once you close it. It's pretty cool. Also, the piping network that I talked about earlier, yeah, it gets more crowded here. It turns into a bit of a traffic situation, but yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it goes all the way down. It's actually pretty funny. The water is being supplied right now. It should be getting supplied from right here. This over here. There's a bunch of water over here, and I'm just pumping it up to the desalinator. Not using that geyser yet because it's not active. No need to use it if you don't need to. Also, that's a steel pump for anyone wondering. I don't have gold yet. gold would be something that works there, but I only have steel, which is something that I don't think I've ever been able to say. So you live in you live or something. I don't know. Metaphor. Cycle 150. Not much changed. I just dug a little bit, I think, in some spots. You'll notice that about the playthrough. If I don't know what to do towards the end of the episode, I'll just start digging in random spots. So yeah. Also, I made a, where'd it go? Glass forge. I made a glass forge. The glass forge is used to make more solar panels, so I can do that next episode. And then I'm just doing a quick overview of what I've accomplished. So yeah, that was pretty nice. So I'll send you over to the next portion of the episode with the future cycles of cycle 150 through 175. And this is a pretty substantial episode in the series, like a really substantial episode. I lost the recording for the, not only the first, the game plan I lost the footage for, but I also lost all microphone sound. All of it, gone. So that's why you see 2 play bars in the bottom corner, in the bottom section. So I'm dubbing over a dub, which is pretty funny. This was me explaining the game plan since I lost the recording to it. Dude, there are 3 mouses on the screen. Look, I made Orion's belt with mouses. There's a carbon skimmer. I wanted to solve this carbon dioxide issue we were having, so I did that. Oh my god, I just realized I was trying to pull the other thing. No, the thing I need to pull is right here. I started making some solar panels, but I noticed the solar panels were one higher than everything else, so I started lowering them. For no practical reason other than it was aesthetically pleasing. Anyways, cycle 160. I started refurbishing the rocket, but here you can see it more complete, along with the solar panels getting dropped, which is nice. Here, the rocket gets refurbished. Here, right here. This is the interior of the rocket. We have the cot, we have the mess table, we have the bathroom, and we have some storage because we had some areas left over. So that's pretty nice. Outside of the rocket, Trailblazer module, orbital cargo module, rocket engine, and the capsule modules thing. My goal was to go to the oil planetoid, so that's where we end up heading. And this episode's a little longer because of it, along with the dub, because there was just more to cover. Here's how I didn't show it on the last one, so I wanted to show it here. This is how I usually do my carbon skimmers. I just have it all in one setup with the bathrooms. So that way you can save on sand and power. Probably doesn't save too much, but it saves a little bit, so that's acceptable to me. Come on, skip forward. Here we are. This is actually, if anyone is an astute viewer, up in the top right corner, you'll see a, not only is there an IR icon, but there's also a rocket in orbit. And that means that we have arrived. Before I show you this unfold, Abe here, he couldn't put food in the fridge because it was on top of a door. Even though it was able to be delivered to, once they'd open the door, they'd deactivate it, and then they'd just drop the food on the ground and run. That's not good. I don't want that. So that's why this looks the way it is now. And then if you want to see the my landing process in more detail, go check out the video. I plan on skipping over most of it. I just sort of dug down for oxygen, which was tight, I'm not gonna lie. And then cycle 165, I landed the rocket, I dug some more. Not much happened on the main planetoid. I found the temperate biome, so I started digging down to here. Planted some mealwood back on the main colony. Everything was going great. This is actually full, so we can't put any more polluted water into this. So, yeah. Also, radioactive doors, lifesaver for polluted water storage. It won't kill the germs in the polluted water, it'll kill it in the air. So, little tip for any new oxygen not included players. I was saving my pod for the planet, so that way I can have a Amari eventually go there. Also, quick tip for any new players, always auto-harvest everything. There's not much reason not to. It's just free food. It'll help out, I promise. That was cycle 160. Then do I skip here? 170. I landed the rocket back on the main colony. Nothing much else happened here from my awareness. Down here, I'm starting the colony, and I have a manual generator and whatnot. I'm routing power down for oxygen, and then I've got a great hall, a barracks, and a bathroom. That's what eventually goes in there. Amari is sad. I'd be sad too if I had to work in these situations. And then where is it? Yeah, Sporkid down there. I didn't touch that I still haven't touched that actually at the time of recording this. So I think I was just showing some random things. This came out of dormancy, so I can now it's about to come out of dormancy, so I need to seal it up, which I end up doing. And then here, let's skip to cycle 150 because everything else is boring. Nobody cares. Cycle 150 or 175. Simple automation. For the oxygen system, make a gas tank and have it set to 20%, 80%. And then just connect the wire directly to your doors. It'll save on you having to manually input it, and it'll save on just effort in total. So, just a practical piece of automation to use. Also, more atrocious piping, as you can see. If we go to here, we got more of this getting done, and everything's looking beautiful. I wonder, did I show Jumbling at all? I don't think I showed Jumbling, which is a crime, because stuff interesting does happen on it. I promise. It does. But this is the end for cycle 175, which means it's time to move on to cycle 175 through 150, and we're starting it off decently strong. We are starting to mine out the uranium biome a bit. We're starting to research that stuff a bit. Also, Jumbling, we're starting to dig a bit more. Also, we're starting to ship back a ton of metal, which ends up being very useful. Everything gets finished here, so now we have full morale bonuses all around. Also, we're starting to come down here for some oil. Yeah, we're getting the oil in this episode. So that's pretty cool. Also, there's a better shot of the saltwater geyser. There it is in all of its glory and whatnot. What else did I do? Also, I need to refurbish this rocket, so that eventually gets done. But I think that was it. Just claim the pod, and then I skip over to, come on, when are you gonna skip? Come on. Come on. There we go. And we've got Abe talking to Steve, and this is cycle 185. This is my beginning of a plastic production. And the way it's supposed to work: oil come in, get turned to petroleum, go into polymer press. It gets a little more complicated later though. So yeah. Here, refurbished rocket. It is changed to a liquid cargo module and a battery. It's a, it works. And then do I skip over to, yep, Jumbling. Everything has gotten excavated, and now we're starting to build a ladder, and this changes a bit later on. What else did I do? I think nothing much else happened here. Oil planetoid, we broke into the oil biome. We got the achievement Slick, so that was nice. Liquid cargo port loader. So now we just are able to put it in once we get here, which is nice. We have a rocket port unloader down here, so yeah. And then I discovered the fossils. So yeah. Cycle, come on. Turn over, cycle. Come on. There. Cycle 190, and I'm showing off my automation I have for these pipes. It basically detects, hey, is there petroleum in the farthest pipe? If so, deactivate this. It's a combination of a couple things, but if you want a simpler way to do it, go watch. There's a Francis John video on it about, I think it's called Basic Automation. If I can find it, I'll put it in the iCard as well. Just simple automation that's very useful. It's oh so very useful. The way this one works though is, the basic gist of it is, everything will first go through here, and then once it backs up to here, everything will be forced to go up to here. It goes past the liquid sensor goes, hey bro, cut it out. And then once this drains, this will start draining, and then everything else follows suit. It's not the greatest way of doing it, but it is a way of doing it. So yeah. Also, rocket went off to get some oil, so that's why it's not there right now. Jumbling, come on. Jumbling, everything is gone except for, I'm starting to build some ladders. So yeah. Oil planetoid, we are starting to collect some oil. So yeah, the oil's coming along and stuff's happening. And I bring back some oil next cycle with, come on, bring it up, come on, there. I was welcoming a little Morb friend who happens to be here for the send-off of our oil. Some more oil is starting to gather there, but for the most part, I shipped all my oil. So I built a bridge here. Before I get up to the cool stuff, I built a bridge over here at Mima's home of Jumbling. And then I put some farm tiles on it eventually. Also, I got the oil back. So we started refining some oil, and we got some plastics. So that's pretty cool. Also, do I show that I was digging? No. I know I was digging. There. You can see it over there. I was digging a little bit. And then I just go back to the oil planetoids for some reason. I can't remember why. Come on. Alright. And then here's cycle 200. I brought back some more oil. Here's a better look at the digging project and whatnot. I have enough, at this time I had enough plastic for about 2 steam turbines, which is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. This episode was substantial in a lot of ways because we got oil and plastic, and that was pretty cool. Yeah. Hassan is sad because he was stuck on our rocket for a little bit. It was fine. Oil planetoid, I added some batteries and everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Also I added some mealwood because food was getting a little scarce. And then this is, I think this is where I get my thumbnail shot. But this was a fun couple of 100 cycles. I've enjoyed the series so far, I really have, and I can't wait to see what the next 100 cycles will bring. So, if you're excited, can't wait to see you come along for the journey. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Again, playlist will be in the top right corner, along with the video that should be coming out, if not after this one, at the same time as this one. So that will be linked in the iCard up here in the corner as well. I think this is all I want to mention. I hope you all have enjoyed, and bye-bye.